So, 2008, doesn't really matter, but a King Ranch Expedition wasn't spraying out of the nozzles. My brother's truck wasn't spraying out of the front. He says it sprayed out of the rear, although I couldn't confirm that. But anyway, if these little things aren't spraying, the first thing I would do is take some compressed air, and there's some connectors right here. You can pull these apart, one's for the front, one's for the rear. Just yank them apart, put your nozzle in there and blow. And you can also confirm if it's blowing out of the nozzles, or if they were clogged, it'll pop. So that's check one. Check two, obviously there's a fuse box here, a relay box. I know there's a relay for the front and the rear and here. But step three, if the motor's failed, which, you know, sometimes that's what it is, especially on a truck that's, you know, almost 20 years old or 30 years old. So I've seen some videos before where you got to remove this battery box to get at it, especially if you have aftermarket stuff in here to get to the reservoir. It's kind of crazy. You actually could just take these two bolts out right here. There's one here and one there, and just pull the headlight assembly down, and then you can get right in here, see, and there's your motor. So pretty quick, 2 bolts. You gotta spend a little time wiggling that headlight assembly in there, and there's some aftermarket stuff in there, so hey, don't judge me, man. But you know, anyway, it's like the whole job is like the whole experience, probably 25-30 minutes tops, you know what I mean, as opposed to removing the battery, removing the battery tray, and then trying to reach around the back to get that motor out. You can just two bolts right there, pop it out, get to work later. I know I mentioned before that you can actually, you know, blow out your lines right here. There's a connector right there, and then there's another one for the rear over here. You'll feel them. There's a little connector right there. Anyway, if you pull these apart and you blow them out with your air gun, you can blow this apart. You know what I mean? Because it's probably fragile and old. So that's what happened here. I replaced the pump. It still wouldn't work, but I could hear it running. This time I could hear it pumping. So I looked under this thing right here, which you can just pop up on this side. There's a connector on this side, and you can see under here that there's that tube that goes over to the 2 nozzles. So this one snapped off, because I'm guessing because of the pressure. So just pop it up, pull it out, and then go get yourself some of these little connectors here at, like, you know, any parts store. They have them all sorted sizes. This is I don't know, assorted sizes, you'll see. So there you go, bada boom. This is just the tip with Gentleman Tom. And action. Look at that. Yay. Clean a windshield now, just like a real person.